you say is the biggest thing, or some of the big things you've helped them, improve their game in these times?
Sure. Yeah. Well, productivity has been one because I mean, working from home is a whole different beast for a lot of people. And then learning how to deal with all the challenge, the mindset. I mean, mindset has become one of the core focuses of my business. And so I'll work with clients on how to have better perspectives on the challenges that they're incurring when they're making their sales calls, or when they're coaching their salespeople, and how to communicate effectively to those people. Because when you, especially now, it can be so tricky to make sure that that's done the right way. That, and once you can change that, it makes the performance of the business go up, which is what it's all about in the first place.
What would you say are some of the keys that you help them out with in terms of mindset?
Yeah, well, limiting beliefs is one of them, because there's a lot of beliefs that they have about themselves or their employees or salespeople that they don't even realize they had. Like, when I see a lot is like their performance is not good enough. And it's very typical from a driven CEO or business owner to see that their progress of a salesperson is not good enough. And the problem is that in a scenario like that, when the salesperson doesn't see their progress, it's always like more and more and more and more and more. It, then they don't really feel like they're making progress. So they end up leaving the business owner. I mean, if you have somebody who's listening, who's a business owner, they may say like, well, why are all these people leaving? Like, I don't understand like what I'm doing. That's an example of a belief like that can get in the way that I help a lot of people with.
You hit on one thing that I really like is that oftentimes we, with a 30,000 foot view, if we own our own business, which I do as well, oftentimes don't see what the people down dealing with the day-to-day things are dealing with. And if we don't support them, give them the tools they need so they can excel in that, they struggle. So it sounds like what you're talking about there is helping sure your salespeople have the tools they need to become a great salesperson. And if you give them the tools, the environment to do that, that's when you really help them excel and actually help yourself excel as the business owner.